Hello and welcome to Hank Games Without Hank. My name is John Green. I'm the manager of the AFC Wimbledon Wimbly Womblys, playing in the championship, so-called because it is actually the second tier of English professional football, behind only the Premier League. We are just one step away, one magical season away from potential glory. However, we are playing teams that are much better than us every day, so there's that. Today I want to talk about having it figured out. Particularly in the context of the disaster, the absolute unmitigated disaster of our team's poor decision-making in the last season, as we, it all worked out in the end, but it was still wrong. Still wrong to throw games. We just lost our way, and the whole, I just want to talk about figuring it out, having it figured out, and then kind of de-figuring it out, I guess. But today, first off, we're playing Middlesbrough. You want to say Middlesbrough, but that is incorrect. It's just Middlesbrough. We got Seb Brown starting in goal. The White House out on the as one of our fullbacks. The other, of course, the great Callum Kennedy. Girls just want to have fun. Rude and Leonardo Mora. Our center backs, Hells Pels, Frankenstein, and then up front we've got less more. Less is always more, and we're playing three at the front. Very aggressive style for us today. Dicko, John Green, and John Green. What? I'm just saying his name. His name is Dicko. It's not my fault his name is Dicko. As Meredith pointed out, wait, is your last name public? I won't make this joke. When John Green came to me with the idea of throwing a bunch of games on purpose, I mean, I knew it isn't illegal, right? I mean, it isn't match fixing or anything like that. It's just unsporting. But I didn't think of it that way. All I thought was that's an awesome idea. Like, it's narratively beautiful. We'll get to humiliate our foes, and everyone will have a wonderful time. Speaking of everyone having a wonderful time, everyone almost just had a wonderful time thanks to that cross into the box. But no, like so much effort in this world, it came to naught. That's not a good pass. It was one of those moments. I mean, you know, like I've been a semi-professional FIFA manager for a number of years now, and I had one of those moments where I felt like I had it all figured out. Dicko! This happens to me periodically, where I feel like I have it all figured out. But what interests me is that, like, I'm in a weird position in my life where, like, a lot of people think that I have it figured out, or else that I should, partly because of my age and partly because you know, of like the platform or an audience or whatever that I have now. And come on, boys. And I don't, of course, I don't have it all figured out. And there's lots and lots and lots of things about being alive that I don't know. But I also remember thinking that other people had it all figured out when they clearly didn't. The biggest example of this in my own like personal life was Kurt Vonnegut, this writer who I really, really admired, especially in high school. But I still admire his work a lot. And I remember I went and saw Kurt Vonnegut speak in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, when I was 15 or 16 years old. And, you know, he was really smart. First off, I want to make it clear that I'm not comparing myself to Vonnegut. He's a much better writer than I am, and also, like, I think he had it figured out more than I do. But he was really, really smart and interesting, and I just really admired him. I admired everything about him. I admired his sense of humor. I admired the way that he went about life. I admired what he seemed to have learned. That he seemed to be a wise person who understood things about the world that maybe most people didn't. Especially about John Green. I mean, other John Green, you're better than that. Especially about maybe my own experience. Like, he seemed to be able to reflect something. Dicko! I appreciate your effort. Seemed to be able to kind of understand something about my own experience of being in the world that was very helpful, and I don't know. It felt like he kind of got me, and I remember thinking, man, I wish I could be like Vonnegut. I wish I could. And I knew rationally that Vonnegut had attempted suicide not long before, and that Vonnegut was in fact like very, brilliant defending by Middlesbrough. I knew that Vonnegut was like, you know, like depressive and didn't, you know, obviously you don't try attempt suicide if you're if you like being alive, if you're enjoying your life, or if you have a life that you think is good. And the fact that Vonnegut did, I think. Oh! It's our first goal of the new season! And who does it come from? Why, of course, it comes from bald John Green, John Green. He gives it all for the team upon his mustache. We're keen, bald John Green, John Green. What a beautiful goal. It could have gone, he could have passed to Dicko, he could have passed to his husband, but bald John Green said, I take this team on my shoulders. Speaking of which, my shoulder is doing much better. Cortisone shots are amazing. Just amazing. How about to Dicko? Or to John Green? No. How about to Dicko? Think about Dicko. I like that pass. Ball John Green? No? All right. Well, this 4-3-3 is making us look like magic, ladies and gentlemen. Great first half of football against a blisteringly talented side from Middlesbrough. But anyway, my point is that I felt like Vonnegut had it figured out, even though he was a deeply unhappy person and didn't have it figured out at all. He made good work, but was a person who suffered a lot, even when he was famous, even when he was successful. In fact, I think that his fame and success did not in any way affect his overall level of functioning, except to maybe make it slightly worse. And I think I've been thinking about that, not because I think that I'm like Vonnegut, and also I should say that I'm not, I don't have suicidal ideation or anything like that. And if I did, I would talk to my psychiatrist about it, not to y'all. But I've been thinking about it just because I've been trying to figure through why I had that assumption that why on earth did it occur to me that Vonnegut would have it figured out just because he made good work. Oh, disaster. Very disappointing. Very disappointing. Stop doing that thing with your arm. You look ridiculous. Tries to hit the corner flag. I despise you, sir. No, I don't want to be too. But I'm trying to understand it because rationally I knew that he didn't have it figured out, just as I think rationally a lot of people understand that I don't have it figured out. But we still have I still had that expectation of him, and I don't think it was really even that unfair of me to have that expectation of him. I think it was just part of part of him having an audience at that time in his life. And so I'm trying to puzzle through that because I don't have it figured out, and I'm trying to figure out, is there a way to say I don't have it figured out? I might screw up. I might lose games when I should try to win them, etc. But for the record, I'm trying to win this game. But I am failing. We're down 2-1. I still hate you. Stop doing that thing with your arm. Oh, this is all going poorly. Maybe 4-3-3 was a terrible mistake. This game needs is a goal from Dicko. Okay, we're fast enough. Cut back. Yes. Get it. Get up, Dicko. Yes, I love your courage. Oh, that was great, though. I loved that. I loved the work. The work rate was good. And I like the fact that he's on the ball a lot. That's encouraging to me. Less more, you're better than that. I feel like we might have to take somebody out. Trying to get a point out of this game since we're down 2-1. This is getting epic. So that's my only point. I don't know. I don't have it figured out, and I don't ever expect to. I expect to be kind of screwed up and confused for the rest of my life. Now that I'm old, I used to think that at some point I would know what the hell I was doing. But now that I'm old, I really don't. I expect to be kind of confused and baffled and trying to figure it out and trying to do my best on a day-by-day basis as long as I'm around. And I'm okay with that. Oh, John Green! You've got to finish in that situation. John Green. I don't want to say that I expect better of you, but I do expect better of you. That's a very disappointing outcome for me, John Green. Bringing in Yabamba. That's what this game needs. He may only have a 56 skill level, but he's got heart. That's what we seem to be lacking at the moment. Also taking out less more And I'm taking out Frankenstein. He was injured in the last game, bringing on patron saint of lost crosses, K. St. Louis, because we don't have anyone to back him up. All right, let's make sure that this is right. Hell's Pals. I'll switch you guys around there. Yeah, that's what we wanted. Now it's going to be perfect. Now we're going to come back. We're going to shock the world. We make 3 substitutions at the same time, just like the pros do. I've been watching the World Cup. I know how you do this. 3 substitutions in the 67th minute. You change the whole tide of the game. Boom, bang, roar. It's the name of Henry's favorite picture book about dinosaurs. It's an ABC book. It's about dinosaurs who are also construction workers. This seems a little bit problematic to me. But I don't know. We don't know that much about the lives of dinosaurs. Could they have been construction workers? Possibly. We don't, there's a lot we don't know. But God, let me tell you, as a father of a 4-year-old, there's a lot we do know about dinosaurs. Dicko! Ah. He needed to cut back, but he was so excited, and who can blame him? He got on the ball great. I don't know that he needs a nickname, Meredith. Can't we just call him Dicko? That's his name. Yeah, we need a song for him, I guess. What rhymes with Dicko? Licko? Sicko? Tricko? I don't know. Do you got anything? She doesn't have anything. She said she's steering clear of this and that I should probably stop trying to rhyme with Dicko. Yeah. You don't have it figured out. I don't have it figured out. I appreciate, so I wasn't kidding when I said, like, I appreciate being, I appreciate people saying, like, wait a second, we shouldn't be losing games on purpose. And I appreciate people, like, I appreciate it because it means that you believe in the Wimbly Womblys, which is exciting to me. But I also appreciate it. Oh, what a pass from Dicko to K. St. Louis, the patron saint of lost crosses. The patron saint of lost. It's deep. It's good. It's not good enough. Oh! What was that almost? It was like that was like a sweep the leg Johnny kick from the Golden Child. None of you get that joke because it's from the Karate Kid, which came out in 1979. But whatever. Oh, that was beautiful from the Golden Child, that sweet scissor kick, but it didn't go in. You know what? We may lose this game, and we tied the last game, and we're in big trouble. But I like the way that we're playing. It's open. It's flowing. It's a little bit crazy. It reminds me of the old Wimbledon FC from the 80s where, like, it was just a bunch of crazy, beautiful guys who loved the game and loved their club. That's what I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling like, yes, we are playing in a weird style, but I kind of like it. That's a nice ball. Get there, John Green. Show some courage. All right, we got to try to win this game. So we may not have it figured out, but here in the 90th minute, we do have a chance to do something special. It's, oh, stay with it. Stay with it. Ya bomba. No. Oh, he was offside anyway. Oh, I'm telling you what, Meredith, if I'd have John Green in this game, would be tied. See, Bomba's 5'3" tall. Probably should have thought that through. He's a tiny little man. And, yeah, that was my mistake. Like I said, I don't have it figured out. Congrats to Middlesbrough and Jutskiewicz on a heroic, famous victory for their club. 1 goal from John Green, not enough. We've got to find more goals. We're going to be looking to Dicko and others. Thank you for watching. Best wishes.